Marshawn Lynch.
Yep.
How say you? How effective can you be? Cynthia, what evidence is there that you can take off a whole year in your career at this age and come back? Is it reasonable to think that the Oakland/Vegas Raiders are going to feed him 20 times a game?
I think it's reasonable, but I think we got to watch what happens in training camp. I think we got to watch what happens, what happens with what are we seeing on the field. And like I said, third preseason game when we get some sneak peeks, because I wouldn't be surprised if they limit his reps. Not necessarily because he's not going to be able to handle it, but because I think they'll probably try to create they have a super hard schedule, so they're going to try to create situations where they're going to get bigger gains, have to get bigger gains. They have, their entire division has the hardest schedule this next coming season.
So it's not a panacea to your lineup to go and get Marshawn Lynch. Don't overreach necessarily on a guy this.
I don't know about this one's got it. This one's one I have circled as wait and see.
Okay.
Just because I think he could be super duper effective, but I also see them using it as creating a scheme that makes all of their running backs work. They didn't draft very many wide receivers. They picked a lot up as undrafted free agents, right when the draft was over. So I'm just curious what they're doing in general. I think their strategy is always fascinating to me. So it's going to be really interesting to see, because they didn't draft. I thought they would at least draft at least one more wide receiver, but they kind of kept it pretty sparse. They picked up the USC Isaac Whitney right after. So it's interesting to see what happens.